Hmm. Was that the rain fetish?
No, because that's another one, but no.
Oh, what's the
I almost want to do that one.
what is I'm trying to think. What is that?
I'll give you a hint. Teeth.
So okay. All right. Okay. So that's the fetish for biting.
Yes.
That's the fetish for where you're turned on by being bitten or biting yourself too.
Ooh, that too, yeah.
It's like
Or
so
biting.
yeah, like if you're the person that likes to bite.
Yeah.
So that's that kink. A lot of times somebody would ask me like, "Yo, I like to bite," and then I'll go research and find the actual kink.
I don't know. I like to feel flesh into my teeth. And it started very innocently. I won't lie.
So you like to be bitten.
No, I like to bite people.
So you bite your partner.
He doesn't let me do it much, but
so like where would your preferred spot be to bite your partner?
like the inner thigh. I think
See, that's a sensitive area.
Yeah, very sensitive, but also it gets you aroused. Hey, Honesties! Welcome back to another episode of Honesty the Podcast with your host, Zena, aka Top Tier Z. Before you do anything else, make sure you subscribe to the channel and like the video because this one is going to take you on a ride, y'all. So strap on and let's go. Today's guest goes by the name of Sir Leezus. Yes. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
My pleasure. First of all, your eyes are like...
Are they popping? It
might
be
my
the
grill.
light. I'm just saying. it's my cheat code.
I can tell. You can tell. You just reel the ladies in just like that.
So what color are they today? Because they change colors.
Oh, they're like a grayish. Yeah, they're gray.
Because they're typically blue.
Oh, you one of those?
Yeah, I'm one of those.
Okay. Stay away from these.
No, embrace it all. Embrace all the toxicity.
Okay.
Embrace it all.
You heard the man. Do as he says.
I'm representing for the light-skinned toxic men. Let me stop.
I'm here for the brown-skinned healed women. Sometimes toxic, but
we love it. We definitely love it.
Thank you. Thank you for being here.
I appreciate the invite. I definitely appreciate it.
Okay, I'm going to let the people know what we're getting into today before I move on to my Fast Five. Okay, so cool. Sir is a dom. He's into some kinky stuff. I'm joking. But yes, we're going to talk about some kinks. We're going to talk about what he does as a performer, as a dominatrix, and a dominant. A dominant.
Dominatrix would be a woman.
Oh, look at the things I'm learning. Things I did not know. A dominant. And also talk about his lifestyle. He's poly, so I'm going to get into all of your business. Okay?
Ooh, that's cool. I'm an open book.
Alrighty, but before we do that, I'm going to ask you 5 questions of this or that. You're going to give your response. And
okay,
then...
let's go.
All right, he's ready.
I'm ready. This is my ready pose.
I like it. Like it.
I'm focused.
Would you rather a hoagie or a Philly cheesesteak?
Ooh, I would say a hoagie because I don't eat red meat.
Ooh.
If you would have said a chicken cheesesteak, that would have been different. But a hoagie can't go wrong with a hoagie.
Honestly, though, what's a hoagie? I don't know.
Y'all call it a hero out here, which is weird. I mean, respectfully, y'all call it a hero, but a hoagie sounds a whole lot better.
Okay, so it's the same thing.
Yeah, it's just a sub. Just, I would get mine's turkey, lettuce, tomatoes, mayo, pickles, oregano.
Oh.
And I would rock out a little bit of oil on there.
A hero sounds better. A hoagie just sounds like a hoe.
A hoagie sounds like a hoe. A hero already has a name. Y'all just making it up. Y'all just adding it to something else.
Yo, it's a hero because it saves lives. Like,
I can respect that. I can definitely respect that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, $4 and your stomach is full for like half the day. That's a hero.
Okay. I can respect that. A round of applause for the hero.
Thank you.
But the hoagie sounds more original.
I guess. Would you rather be super rich but have unsatisfying sex for the rest of your life, or have the best sex ever but broke?
Now, am I taking this from this point on in life, or give me the money? I'm cool because I done already had some amazing sex, so I'm cool with mediocre from this point on. I'm good. It's like I'm more about enjoying energy anyway. So if I can be rich on an island with one of my partners or both of my partners, whatever, and we're rich and they just decide to out the blue start giving me trash pussy, right?
Yeah.
But at least we're doing that shit in Hawaii. So I'm cool.
Just the feeling of where you at makes you feel rich. Like, yeah, I can be having trash sex in Fiji, but I'm in Fiji, so
Yeah, so it's cool.
that makes
I mean,
me come just by
listen.
being in Fiji.
I mean, do I still get the come?
Yeah, of course.
That's cool. Listen, man. Listen, when we masturbate, that's trash. We just do it to come. So I'm cool with that. I'm 100% good with that. Like, it's still gonna beat having to beat my dick like by myself. Even if it's not on some like
Yeah, okay, I'm
Vanessa
taking
Del
that
Rio
off.
sex or something like that.
No self gratification, just trash sex with
Okay.
your partner.
Listen, if as long as I'm able to climax, I'm good. If I'm rich and I'm climaxing, that's cool.
So you can climax off a trash sex?
I can.
Pussy?
I have done it before in my life.
What makes a pussy trash?
So to me, if you can't take if the woman can't take your size, you know what I mean? Because I'm not, I got a nice size. I'm not saying my shit is hanging to my knee,
Okay.
So, but if you can't handle what I have and it's very timid and I'm not able to get into the groove, then it becomes trash because you have to adapt and all that. If maybe let's say you're not a person that naturally gets wet, so I don't want to leave it up to me not being able to cause it because there are women that don't naturally get wet.
Yeah. Very unfortunate for them.
Yeah. Someone that's not that won't explore in the bedroom, that I can't switch positions, that has too many no's. Somebody that has too many no's, I'm good on that. Like, I was just having a conversation. If I can't play with the pussy, I don't want to fuck you.
Ooh.
Because I like the touch, I like the finger, I like the yoni massages and stuff like that. I want to taste it. I want you to lick it off my fingers. So if we're not getting into that space, I'm cool on that.
You gotta be open-minded.
Yeah. Let me see. If you're not spontaneous, nah. Like I don't want playing sex.
So you just don't want boring.
Yeah, I don't want
just
boring.
a little adventure.
Yeah, just a little. I want a lot. I'm not gonna say just a little. I definitely want a lot of adventure.
A whole lot.
I'm an exhibitionist, so I like to be watched. If I can't fuck you in front of a crowd, I don't want it.
Then what's the point?
Yeah, what's the point?
Well, would you rather erase your own memories or have someone else erase every memory of you?
Wait. That's kind of like a no-brainer. I get to pick my memories I want to erase?
No. Or erase someone else's memories of you. So either erase yours or erase someone else's memories of you.
Let me see.
Now it gets complicated.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. How would I? So I would probably rather. If somebody loses all the memories of me, I'm cool on that. Like, I'm good. As long as I'm good. Hey, listen, I'm cool on that. I wanted you to forgive me anyway because you ain't here currently. See what I'm saying? So now if you make it a little more like kids or family members or something like that, it's like I could deal with my brother not remembering me. He be all right. He get over it. He be all right. He'll live a good life. You know what I mean?
Okay. Would you rather...
I like these.
Shout out to my producer for
like
these because I ain't do nothing here
like
except show up. I'm the talent. No, I'm joking, but for real though. Would you rather have the best sex with someone who's like just hideous, like just repulsive, like ugh, or like the most basic sex with a baddie?
Repulsive is a strong
That's a word.
Yes, repulsive is deep. Repulsive is like you kind of like stopping yourself from like
I want to throw up if I look at
that's
you.
That's bad.
I'm gagging.
But how can I get past that if I'm gagging every time I'm, you know what I mean? Like, I don't understand.
But the paper bag over the head and it's just.
But see, repulsive look wise. What about the body? Is the body repulsive?
Oh, that's a good question.
Is the body repulsive? The face repulsive?
Body's okay. Just the face is just.
But she just got that macaroni in a pot.
Yeah.
She got that
dermatologist, everything.
Nah, I'm gonna probably have to go with the looks, and then I'm gonna just make myself come off of the visual because I could, I've done that. I've had bad sex with somebody to where it's like this ain't it, and I'm putting my best foot forward, and I'm trying everything, and I'm just like, you ain't just getting it. And I just said, I'm gonna just look at her face, look at her ass, or look at her tats, and I'm gonna make myself come. So I've been in spaces where it's like, I'm not gonna come. She having the time of her life. I'm just over here like, shit, this shit about to take me till next week. It's just not it, sis. And I just focus on something.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I've actually focused on a girl's sister while I was fucking her.
Wait, was the sister in the room or?
Nah, I just met her sister, and I was just like, let me just imagine, because they're kind of similar, but she's the badder one. So let me just imagine the sister. So I've done that. So I'm gonna probably have to go with the person that has the looks.
The sister is filthy, but I get it. I get it.
I'm just saying. I mean, it's better than somebody's mom.
Yeah, I would rather that.
You would rather, so you would rather imagine a guy's dad?
If his dad is fine, yeah.
I mean, so I
You want me
can
lying?
respect that. I mean,
Nah.
I get it. So you would do the dad over the brother.
Yeah, because like at least with the dad, I know like the possibility of me actually fucking you is like 0%, right? With the brother, like it might happen.
I mean, so you've never dated an older man,
Yeah, I have.
or been intimate, in life with an older man,
Yeah.
old enough to have a child your
Wait,
age.
how old are we talking? I've done like 10 years older than me at max.
Oh, well, see, I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
they wouldn't have been able. It would have. I would probably say it would at least have to be 14 to 13 years typically for someone to have a kid. That's the typical age range. When people were having early kids, it was like 13, 14-year-olds are getting pregnant. So
no, I don't do that old. No, it's repulsive.
that old. See, you say that, and I might be 15 years older than you. To be honest,
Wait, honestly, no, for real?
I might be.
You might be. I guess we'll never know.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm an October baby, just know that.
You're a Libra? Or you're a Scorpio?
I'm a Scorpio.
Oh, God. I got excited for no reason.
Wait,
your birthday
Scorpio
is
gang. My birthday was the 29th.
That is my grandma's birthday and my brother's birthday, and that was yesterday. So happy belated birthday.
They are the real MVPs. Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so we're going to take a shot for them. Let's take a shot for them.
Take a shot for my grandma.
Take a shot for grandma and your brother, right?
Yeah, and you.
OVO.
Would you rather lose the ability to lie or believe everything you're told?
That's a good one. Wow.
Make sure you took a shot before I asked you that one.
So I would rather lose the ability to lie because I'm okay with being disrespectfully truthful.
Okay.
So I'm cool with that. I live in my truth anyway. So I create a space where I don't have to lie. So I would rather believe in everything.
That's
it's
what
crazy.
I'm saying.
Believe in everything, like I would be done in life believing everything. So I'd rather live in my truth, and you just got to deal with my blunt honesty. So I would rather be in a space to where it is what it is. You know what I mean? Hey, sis, them shoes ain't doing it.
Damn. These?
No, I like your shoes. I'm just using it as an example, whatever. So, or back to the thing, like you're hideous, but your pussy is amazing.
That's you saying it, like to believe everything you're told. Honestly, though, I would rather lie than believe everything I'm told because I can't use my discernment. You can be lying dead to my face, and I just don't have discernment to tell.
I'll be right back. Wink, wink. You like what? Okay.
Exactly. That's crazy. Yeah, I might have to choose lie. I gotta lie because
that'd be crazy. Imagine you had somebody that'd be like, "I'll pay you back tomorrow." You'd be non-stop. I'm gonna pay you back tomorrow. Okay. I'm gonna pay you back tomorrow. Okay. How many
you
days?
You gotta keep believing it.
Yeah, you gotta keep believing it. Keep tossing it. Okay. Okay. It's gonna be crazy.
So you're still sticking to your answer.
I'm sticking to my answer. Listen, I'm cool with telling the truth. I'm cool with telling the truth. Like
again, it's not telling the truth. It's believing everything you're told.
Or having to lose an ability to lie. So that means you got to tell the truth about everything. I'm good with that.
Okay.
Well, I'm good with that.
Well, then tell me the truth about how you got your name, Mr. Leezus, because it's given Jesus, and the Christians might not be okay with that. Yo, why I gotta go there?
Listen, I didn't. So I did not make my name up. I had a friend that started calling me that. So it goes back years. And this is not even when I first got into BDSM. Oh. It was after. So she would say, I would host a lot of events. I have a lot of friends, a lot of people. And I would have a lot of women that would want to be submissive to me and inquire about submission.
I'm telling you, it's the eyes. It's in the eyes, Chico. No, I'm just
It's in the eyes. I mean, it might work. Yeah, I got good health insurance too, so that might be a thing. It's like, so she would always say like, you got these girls following you around. Like you're Jesus.
They're your
Like
disciples?
Jesus and the disciples. She was like there, and she was calling me Lord Leezus.
Ooh.
So that's where it came from. She was like, all praise the mighty Lord Leezus. These girls are treating me like you're Jesus. And I'm all like, oh, you gotta chill, you gotta chill. And girls will be like head over heels to bring me lunch and stuff. And I'll pour his drink. And we had a situation one time to where I had a birthday and they wanted to bring a cake out to me. And all of the girls that were interested wanted to have a hand on the cake.
Wow.
And they was rushing to do it and everything like that. So and so, this is that. Now, this is way after I got my name. But then she looked at me like, you see? So they're trying to fight to bring the cake out because everybody wants to be a part of it for my birthday. And they dropped the cake.
Oh, nah.
And it's one of those cakes where they got someone to like print me spanking somebody on the thing, whatever, so and so, and it was humongous. I had a whole party jam packed, whatever, and they dropped it, all trying to fight over who had their hand on the cake. And she looked like your disciples.
And they suck because how you dropped the cake.
They dropped the cake.
And that's how you got your name.
Anime. So I got my name from her just always seeing girls going head over heels and following me around, and everywhere I went to, I called them supporters.
Okay.
So
you're not fans.
But she was just like, Lord Leezus. And I'm like, and I took the Lord away. Mm-hmm. And then when I got heavy into BDSM, the Sir part, which, got into it. So Leezus, and, my name is Lee.
Yeah.
So it kind of flowed.
It's so good.
Yeah.
She's a genius.
And I always tell her, like, yo, she said, well, she'll check in. Remember who gave you that name? Remember who called you that first? Mm-hmm. Remember, she'll say that. When I see her, I'll talk shit to her or whatever. But that's how I got that name. So it wasn't something that I just woke up like, you know what, I'm going to call myself Leezus.
Yeah.
That wasn't it. It was.
Most people choose their aliases themselves.
She started calling me that, and it stuck. And then everybody else started saying it. Then I was like, you know what? I'm going to ride with this. I'm going to take that, and I'm going to embrace it. And that's what it's going to be.
It stands out for sure. How did you get into BDSM firstly? And then secondly, as there's more people, more dominance, I suppose, now I'm using the correct term, right? Mm-hmm. In the field, they're doing the performances and so forth. What do you think makes you stand out from the rest?
So how I got into it, I actually started off as a swinger. So I got into the swinger lifestyle about 20 years ago. Okay. So in my journey in exploring that realm, I started to come across BDSM as like side entertainment for a lot of the parties. Mm-hmm. So my initial introduction to it was just passively, seeing people do it passively, seeing women.
Where were you seeing this?
At the clubs I was going to.
Oh, you go to like those sex clubs?
So swingers clubs.
Oh.
So
I want to go to one day.
Swingers clubs, lifestyle clubs. I will invite you.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all should come out for New Year's.
I'll be in Jamaica watching Vice Cartel. Guys, okay. I think we say. But
I would get you an invite to one of the clubs. There's some clubs out here, some clubs in Philly. But going to the clubs, going to parties, and people would be practicing BDSM with their partner. Mm-hmm. Some people would be doing live like demonstrations, and I started to spark my interest, and I was seeing more. So I get curious, and I started exploring. I started exploring online first.
Online?
I started exploring online. I wanted to see what I was seeing. Got it. So, hey, what are they doing over there? Oh, that's a mistress so-and-so. She's doing this. You know what I mean? That's impact play. Mm-hmm. Because if I see somebody getting spanked, I'm just, she's getting spanked. Or you see somebody getting hit with, you don't know what it is. Oh, she's just beating him. Mm-hmm. But then once you educate yourself, that's a flogger. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a whip. Oh, that's a riding crop. Oh, that's a paddle. Okay, that's impact play.
Learning the sensation it gives the other person as well.
But see, that's a different level once I got into it. Okay. First, I had to identify what I was seeing and understand that it was power exchange, and it was a whole community of people that are into power exchange, that are into BDSM. Mm-hmm. So once I saw it, I say, well, okay, how can I get into this? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Then you have classes, you have seminars, you have workshops. And once I started going down that rabbit hole, I was able to find workshops, classes, people that were doing munches, which are like meetups for people into the kink community, to where you just go to a bar. And it's basically like a meet and greet for people that are into BDSM. And
Oh,
they call it a
that's so
munch
cool.
because you go, you have food, and you meet other people that are into that.
Oh,
So then they give you different resources. They say, hey, I'm doing a class here, or this person's doing a class. Hey, we refer this person if you want to learn that. She's great at this, he's great at that. And then you kind of like take your own path, and the same way you would want to educate yourself about anything that you have a passion for. You know what I mean? And if there's opportunities to increase that knowledge, and if you're serious about it, you take it and you go and you go indulge in it.
yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So I did it first because I was interested in it personally in the bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
So that had me going and researching that. Okay, I like this whole energy. So let me see what this is. Then I actually learned what BDSM was.
And were you
Then
like with a partner? Like, because I'm curious, like, sometimes women say, like, oh, where did you learn this? What's the interest, right? Or you
mhm.
cheating on me with someone else that you want to introduce this to me. So were you like dating someone actively that you felt comfortable introducing this to, or were you just trying this on like
So
different women?
the person I was dating introduced me to the swinger lifestyle.
Oh.
So she was an exhibitionist.
Mhm.
So
And for the people who don't know, what's an exhibitionist?
so
Because
exhibitionist is
some might
someone
not know.
that likes to be seen.
Okay.
They like to be watched. A nudist is considered like an exhibitionist.
Mhm.
So we would go to parties, clubs, people's houses that were just having gatherings, and we were able to be intimate in front of people,
Mhm.
whether it's kissing, whether it's foreplay, oral,
Mhm.
her giving me head while I'm sipping whiskey and having this conversation. Like I would be sitting here and she would drop down and we would just be having this conversation right here.
Oh, wow.
So I could be at a club or at a party just talking to you like, hey, so who do you think is going to win the election? And
Were you
she's
like
just whop
moaning as
whop
you
whop, yeah.
as you
And I'm all like,
were you
she's just
reacting?
going crazy, and I'm talking to you about. So who does your taxes? And you're just like, really, bro? Your taxes? This girl is all I hear is guap guap guap,
Yeah.
and you talk about taxes.
How are
And
you controlling yourself though?
but see, that's a kink of mine, just being able to ignore her while she's doing that. And then she might stop. Then I tell you to stop. Then I'm back to you. So you said that we're going to link up and do A, B, and C. So you want to learn how to flog so I can teach you that. And she just whop, 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 whop. So that right
Wait.
there.
Why am I do all of this if you're not even showing me any interest? Like, what?
But you're doing that. So it's a little bit different for me because, I have dominant energy. So if she has submissive energy and I'm just like, you don't stop until I tell you to stop.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you're going to be focused on that because I give you that task.
Got it.
So nothing else matters at that point until I tell you to stand up or I finish. And even if I come, I didn't tell you to stop.
Mm-hmm.
Swallow it and keep going.
Oh, okay.
Keep going. Keep going.
That's me being speechless.
Swallow it and keep going. Just saying.
Oh, wow. I see, I've heard a lot of people say, like, when these conversations come up, like, oh, technically the sub is the person who has more power because they have you heard this before or no? Like,
But this is how it is in any power exchange dynamic. Because even so you have a top, a bottom, which is the power exchange. You have a dominant, you have a submissive, you have a master, you have a slave, right? Before any of those relationships can start, there's a negotiation process. You have to give me consent to subject you to anything that I do as the dominant, right? So you control it from day one. So even if you're now
the sub, you mean?
the sub,
Okay.
so even if it's like a master slave, which is way more intense, you have to agree to what he's going to subject you to. And I wait for you to. So some people, which you should always have something in writing, so nothing gets misconstrued in that negotiation process. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a little more intense with a master slave, because it's usually like this is what it looks like, and that's that. You have to say okay, hands down.
You can't edit.
A dominant. So I'm not a master.
Okay.
So from what I've seen, now I don't know how everybody, because you have some, it's flexible depending on the person. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I must speak from the space that I'm comfortable with, that I've educated myself on, that I've been in for 20 years, which is the dominant, submissive, and the top and the bottom. Top and the bottom negotiation is different because that's usually, hey, you're not submissive to me 24/7, but if we do something today, you're going to be submissive to me for 3 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to top you, you're going to bottom for me. So we'll negotiate what that 3 minutes looks like. While you're interacting with me, you need to call me sir. You need to maintain eye contact. I'm going to tell you a safe word, and this is how we're going to communicate. This is how we're going to maneuver. Nobody can interrupt. If somebody needs you need to call the safe word. You need to tell me that there's nobody going to walk through the door because I'm going to stop anybody from interacting with you for this next 3 minutes. So we'll have that interaction. We'll have that negotiation.
This is intense.
Dominant submissive is more, my submissive is being vetted and she has a contract and this is what it looks like. Now, you read it and she can say, hey, I'm okay with everything, but I'm not okay with checking in 3 times a day. So this needs to be removed. I don't consent to that. Now it's up to me to say, hey, you don't consent with that, we can't continue. Or say, hey, I'm okay with this not being in the contract. We can remove it. Let's move on to the next issue that we need to discuss.
Got it.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I think the key word you use is exchange of power because most people tend to look at it as black and white. Like one has the power, one is just there, submitting, right? But then when they say like the submissive has more power than the dominant, it takes away the power of the dominant. Does that make sense?
I mean, well, it doesn't. So when they say that, it's the concept of the submissive can. I'm only doing so. Let's put it into me and you. You're a submissive. You come to me. I can only do what you allow me to do. You see what I'm saying? I can only do what you allow me to do. Hands down, it doesn't matter. You have gave me permission to do A, B, C, D, E, F, G. If you did, so you control it to start. At the end of the day, you can stop it at any time. You have a safe word, a safety gesture, when you can stop what I do. Then we can come back to the table and you say, hey, I might need to renegotiate. This does not work for me. And I'm only doing what you allow me to do. So at the end of the day, you control how your journey looks.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Okay, I get it.
And then we usually do like you, and anytime you do a contract, you want to have a situation where you're doing like, say you're doing 3 months at a time. Because you come back to the table because sometimes you don't know what you like, what you didn't like. You might find a different hard limit. I might introduce you to something that you like, hey, that's not for me.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure right now, if you came under me as a submissive and I say, you say, well, discipline, I don't want to do anything that has to do with blood. Don't break my skin or any type. Let's just say something like that.
Oh yeah.
I don't like paddles.
Do not break the skin.
You might say I don't like paddles. Okay. And that's fine. But you didn't say I don't like to be put in a diaper in a corner and have to use the bathroom on myself.
Wait, what?
And now that happens.
Wait.
Right.
With who?
Like for discipline.
I know, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Now that happens. Now you're like, okay, I don't like this. Now I know I don't like this. Now I need to add this to my hard limits. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I need to add this to my hard limits.
This sounds like a business transaction, right? Do you replicate this in like your personal relationships? Before I get into both of them, I do want to know, like, because I do know some dominants who practice this, right, as like a line of work or like entertainment and so forth, and there are switches. Or you're constant dominant or you switch. So do you ever submit?
No, I never submit. I'm not a switch at all. I would never put myself in a submissive state. Even I top from the bottom. So if you're riding me, I'm going to control everything. There's no space to where you're just controlling it. It's not going to happen. Now, I can give you the power to say, hey, I want to go somewhere tropical. This is your task. Now you control all that and you go and you find out whatever I gave you that task to do. You see what I'm saying?
So you're still dominant.
But I'm also open to my submissive that I trust for suggestions. Hey, would you like to go here with sir?
No, I'm talking about your personal relationship.
It is my personal relationship.
Oh, my apologies.
So okay, so let me distinguish the difference.
Yeah.
So like I said, I'm poly. I have two partners.
Mhm.
One partner is not a submissive, but she's submissive to me naturally as a man to woman,
Mhm.
that natural interaction. My other partner is an actual submissive. So we will have a protocol.
Okay.
She has a routine and it's structured.
Mhm.
But this is something that she has agreed upon and this is something that she's learning. So it's a different situation. Now, when I'm doing a fee for service situation where somebody books a session, that's a top and a bottom.
Mhm.
So that power exchange is just temporary for this 30 minutes, hour, whatever the situation is.
Are you in love with both of these women?
Am
As a
I?
man, is it? You know how men say women
Mm,
can't be in love
mm.
with two men at the same time. Um, as a man, or you in love with both your sub and
So
your woman?
in love, or could I be in a
No,
space to where?
no, that's not the question. I want to know, as a man, can you be in love with two women at the same damn time?
I could be in love with two women, and I'm falling for two women
Okay.
at the same time. So yeah.
How do you handle and manage that?
So okay. So if we want to look at it like how it looks on paper and how I put it in my head. So typically, so first they are both out of state,
Yeah.
right? So one lives in New York, one lives in Connecticut.
What's the point of that though? If you can't have one whenever you want to, because me personally, if I were to be Polly, like as the one with two men, yeah.
But see, that's your space, and it's not a it's there's nothing wrong with the space that you want to operate in,
Mhm.
but my personal space may look different from yours. Like I might be okay with not seeing somebody every day. So I
Okay.
travel.
Yeah.
You know, I'm on a road 3 weekends out
Oh,
the
no,
month.
I'm clingy, so I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I may not want to be in a space where somebody's in my house every day.
Mhm.
And they'll tell you I sit in a crib and peace of mind with a glass of cognac or whiskey, playing a video game, doing my whatever I got to do online, and that might be my peace right there for that moment. You know, so when I go out of state to see them, I might do a situation to where I'll do 2 days with one.
Mhm.
We'll do 2 days together. Then I'll do 2 days with the other one.
Like back to
Solo.
back days.
Yeah, so I might come up the area for 6 days. You get what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah.
So I'm doing two or one, then we'll spend two together, then we'll spend two. Now if it's a space to where they don't date,
Mhm.
and they don't have that interaction,
Mhm.
it'll be like, okay, I might spend 3 days with one, then 3 days with the other, then I'll go back home.
How do you prioritize who you spend days with first? Because I want to be first in everything. Like,
But see, that's gonna be it's to me, it's to be honest, it's gonna be what is most feasible when it comes to travel. So if it's easier for me, like for example, one is in New York, one is in Connecticut.
Mhm.
So if it's easier for me to come to New York first and then go from New York to Connecticut, then that's what it's gonna be.
Mm.
And it just happens to be that way. If it's easier for me to go to Connecticut first, I might go to Connecticut first and then but somebody might the days that I'm available, somebody might have to work. So then it might end up vice versa. You see what I'm saying? So it's just to create the space to where you're giving people the opportunity. And then on the back end, you can invite, hey, if you want to come down to Philly, come down. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Or hey, I have this event, y'all should both come to this event. Or we'll
And that
hang out.
happens.
Yeah,
Do they know each other?
They know each other.
I have so many questions. One of them is really wild, and I'm really trying to contain myself. But honestly, though, I just can't. I just can't contain myself with this question, right? Because you don't need
Ask the question.
I'm gonna ask the question
Ask the
because
question.
I asked whatever I want to know, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm laughing because I saw this comment on the Shade Room because Neo's Polly, and I guess it was his birthday, and he had all three of his women with him,
Okay.
right? And someone goes, "This is given unbalanced pH levels."
Ooh.
Yeah, because like as a woman, our vaginas are extremely sensitive, right? So if you're having unprotected sex with this person 2 days in advance, and then you have unprotected sex with the other person, right? Yeah, there's still a little transfer of not. I don't know how to explain it, but
I get what you're saying.
you know what I'm saying?
But that's a situation that you have to address when you come across that because you don't know. You see, that's like you having a threesome with somebody and the guy's eating your pussy and then he goes and eat her pussy, or this is your partner and y'all use condoms, and you don't use condoms, and this girl you're bringing in y'all using a condom with. But I'm sure if he's fucking you, is he going to wash his shit off every time when he puts it in her mouth?
Yeah.
So stuff could transfer, like, but you never know. You know what I mean? You can have a partner to where if he comes in you, your pH balance is off, right? And you can't control nothing about
No,
that.
then
It may
that
not
means
be.
that's not the man for you.
I mean, if that's the conclusion you get from that, I'm just saying, if that's the conclusion you get from that. But it might be a space to where if y'all are playing together, and in that you might have to use condoms. It just might be the situation that has to transpire. You see what I'm saying? You can adapt to stuff, but there's sometimes me as a man, or not me personally, but somebody as a man just they're not compatible with your pH balance, and that can happen. So what do you do with that?
You let him go.
You let him go? You really? If it's the love of your life and every time he comes in you, your pH balance is off?
If you're the love of my life, then my pH balance wouldn't be off because we're in alignment. Something's out of alignment if every time we have intercourse, my pH is being thrown off.
I don't have no comeback for that.
I know.
Now you're going off of like a divine intervention type situation. You know what I mean? So
I get a little deep.
yeah,
Just a little deep.
but you can be. I guess if it's a situation to where that's how you view it, then I don't have no quarrel to that.
Okay. As a performer, what's like your favorite thing to perform and show people?
Live squirt demonstration.
Ooh, how you
That
do
is
that?
my favorite.
Give me a demonstration.
So it's like
Show
this,
them.
right? So show them.
Them, yeah.
Show them or show you?
You want me to make myself squirt?
Are you a squirter?
Sometimes.
Sometimes?
Once in a while.
When's the last time you squirted?
Sunday.
Sunday? Now, did you do it yourself? Was it your partner?
My partner.
So how did you do it? Was it oral? Was it penetration?
Penetration.
Penetration. So what position was it?
From the back.
From the back. So your G spot is probably exposed the most when you're in the doggy style position.
Oh, you the interviewer, or is it me here? No, I'm joking. Yeah. Yeah, that is correct.
So I do forced orgasms with my hands.
Okay.
Right. So I'm doing G-spot stimulation, and I'm putting pressure on the G-spot. Okay. So depending on the person is where I will position them.
So you can feel the G-spot.
I can feel it.
Got it.
So sometimes standing up works. Sometimes laying down. Sometimes I got to reach around from the back. Sometimes I got to tilt the leg up. But typically standing up, pushing somebody back against the wall, or having them tilt a little forward, I can make somebody squirt.
Okay.
So now what I do is when you have a controlled environment, you're stimulating them so it swells up. So the more turned on you are, the higher a chance you have to make somebody squirt. So then just me being able to invest in my craft and invest in, ways to turn women on, right? To get someone to that space, it might be adding erotic asphyxiation. So that is choking. I might have to pull your hair. I might have to talk to you. I might have to call you a pretty princess. I might have to call you a nasty slut. Depending on what gets you going, I want to work that situation, create a sensory overload. I also have a girl do a Kegel at the same time. And then when I'm playing with the G-spot, release the Kegel.
So you give instruction as you're doing it?
Yeah, I'm going to talk somebody through it.
Okay.
Yeah, play by play, like John Madden. You know who John Madden is?
I might be too young.
Play by play. Play by play.
I gotta keep it
But
real.
be play by play. I'm going to talk them through it. I'm going to talk you through it.
What's like an embarrassing moment you've had while performing?
I have a couple embarrassing moments.
Yeah.
Performing, probably the most standout is I decided to do a co-topping scene.
A what?
A co-topping. So me and another dominant.
Okay.
For one of my shows. So I brought this girl out and we're co-topping. And everything is flowing. And she's doing sensory play. So she has these sharp claws, right? And she's doing sensory play on the person. And I'm spanking. And I go into spank and she goes in the claw and the claw goes right through my hand.
Ooh.
To the point where there's a hole in my hand and I'm bleeding all over the place. And the crowd is looking and I kindly walk off and I tell her, keep going. and I'm leaking all over the place in there,
You were
but
in
nobody
pain?
know. Oh hell yeah, I was in pain.
You
I got
gotta hold it
stabbed.
down.
I got stabbed, and that was during the middle of the show. Yeah, that was one of the crazy situations. But I had to stop. I couldn't finish the show because my hand was crazy. And the second time would be um, a girl got her period during the middle of a demonstration,
Yeah.
and
What
I'm
happened?
looking and I'm holding the. So when I'm doing shows, sometimes I put a vibrator and a wand on a girl's pussy, so she's coming
Mm-hmm.
right. So I go do the squirt demonstration,
Yeah.
and she's squirting, and I'm looking, and it's like blood, and I'm like, what the fuck? When I say that was probably the worst. Now this wasn't a show like an actual big show. It was more of like a workshop and a demonstration.
Mm-hmm.
Now I had gloves on,
Mm-hmm.
luckily,
Okay.
but
Thank God.
but then this time, and this is crazy because I usually have black gloves, but I could not find black gloves, and I had white gloves.
I
So
thought you were gonna say red. White.
no, I had white gloves so I could
boy.
see, and I had to kindly play it off, like push it, grab the whatever, so and I whisper in the air like, "Yo, your period came on,"
And
and
what
I,
she
you know, I
did?
kindly, she was like, I'm like, just don't panic, I'm gonna get you off here, whatever, so because I had her on a massage table, and from afar you really couldn't see,
Okay.
and I had to play it off and push it off. So that damn, I didn't. Sheesh. Now that I think about it, that's probably the most embarrassing.
You saved her the embarrassment, really.
Yeah, but and to me, I'm like, damn, what if people see this? Like, damn, it's gonna be crazy. Like, it's blood on my. I'm throwing a glove in the corner so people don't see that. I pull because I usually make somebody squirt and I hold my hand up and I'm displaying it and showing it off. Like, hey, look. And then and I might take it and depending on who the person is, I might lick it off my fingers or something like that,
Okay.
whatever. Because I want to I want to make it as
You
the
nasty.
yeah, I'm a nasty motherfucker. I would lick that. Yeah. I'm just saying, if it's a person that I would fuck,
Yeah.
I might lick it off. If it's just like, but I've made people squirt that I'm like, yeah, this is just straight up professional. But I'm just saying.
Wait,
I'm
wait.
just
So you use
saying.
a glove as you're doing the
I
as you
use
reaching
gloves.
for the
Yeah.
G spot.
So you didn't look at none of my squirt videos, have you?
Oh, I didn't know that was on the internet.
Oh yes, that is 100% on the internet.
Oh,
That
I
is
didn't know you were allowed to.
That is 100% on the internet.
Shit, let me go on there tonight. Let me just start joking. So I have a fetish, right?
Mhm.
And
We love fetishes. We love fetishes and kinks.
I never knew the name for this fetish until I was on your page.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna do my best to pronounce it.
What's the name?
And let me see if you know it. This is a little test for you too. Okay. Odaxilagnia?
Was that the rain fetish?
No, because that's another one, but no.
Oh, what's the?
I almost want to do that one.
Oh, what is? I'm trying to think. What is that?
I'll give you a hint. Teeth.
So okay, all right, okay. So that's the fetish for biting.
Yes.
That's the fetish for where you're turned on by being bitten or biting yourself too.
Ooh, that too. Yeah.
It's like
or
so.
biting.
Yeah, like if you're the person that likes to bite.
Yeah.
So that's that kink. A lot of times somebody would ask me like, "Yo, I like to bite," and then I'll go research and find the actual kink.
I don't know. I like to feel flesh into my teeth, and it started very innocently. I won't lie.
So you like to be bitten?
No, I like to bite people.
So you bite your partner?
He doesn't let me do it much, but.
So like, where would your preferred spot be to bite your partner?
Like the inner thigh. I think
See, that's a sensitive area.
Yeah, very sensitive, but also it gets you aroused.
So I have a thing to where if I'm fucking somebody from the back and I have my arm around her, I'll put my arm in her mouth and I'll tell you to bite my arm.
Ooh.
Then I'll say harder.
Okay.
So, but I have to tell the person to do it. You can't just randomly do it.
Yeah, well,
I have to tell you to do it. I'm just keeping it a bean. I gotta tell you to
luckily,
do it.
I'm not a sub in a sub dom situation. I'm just in the,
I mean, you can let me talk to him, and we can change that. We can help you change that.
Absolutely not. No.
I'm just saying, if you want, I get them the link to all the toys and everything. Tell them when I got the workshops. You
I
know what
want
I
to be the
mean?
dom. I'm so sorry. He knows this. I always ask him.
So he's
like,
gonna let you spank him?
absolutely the fuck not.
Yeah,
I
so
be
then-
trying to push my.
But what it
push the
is
limits.
this is what you can do. You can be a switch, right? You can be submissive to him, and then y'all can bring some girls in the bedroom to where you top them, let him sit back, and I guarantee you he's gonna thank you.
I'm down for that too.
So that what you do is you make a girl get on her knees, put her hands behind her back,
Mhm.
and tell him to go look at my daddy. Now go over there and suck his dick
Uh-huh.
until I tell you to stop,
Mhm.
and you control it. It's gonna fuck his head up. Watch.
But first, I want to dominate him first.
See,
No, we
see,
can't do it.
see, you pushing it. We already established that he's not into that. So
I
just
can
saying.
change his mind. You never know. You know.
I mean,
He's a trisexual. Try anything once. No, I'm joking. I'm speaking for myself.
sheesh, you man.
I'm speaking for myself.
I don't like that term at all. There is so many things that I will never try once ever.
Do you have any fetishes? If so, what's your fetish? And how
Fetish.
can you like encourage people to get comfortable enough to share their fetishes or to explore their fetishes?
So with me, my kinks and fetishes, I'm just gonna combine them all together.
Okay.
I have some ones that are a little extreme. I have some ones that are.
No, I want to know
basic.
one that no one knows. Like, what's the secret one? Listen, this is
Ooh.
honesty though. I need like the exclusive tea. As I sip this
Sheesh, one that
tea.
no one knows.
Yeah.
That is an extreme
Yeah.
kink. Listen. I'm so publicly out there. So for something that no one knows, I don't think I have one that nobody knows.
Damn, you have no secrets.
No, because I can't be a person that pushes for people to find their kink if I'm not comfortable putting my kinks out there for people to say, well, if he likes that, my kink is nothing compared to that. So I'm cool asking him about that. And it puts me in a vulnerable space. But when you're in a vulnerable space, people will be more open with you. You see what I'm saying? People will be more open to sharing their experiences that they haven't been able to share with a particular guy or woman because of a judgmental response.
Yeah.
So if I tell somebody I like to stick my foot in a girl's pussy, they're gonna be like, well, shit, I can tell him that I like to watch other people have sex. If he's sticking his foot in girls' pussies, that's nothing compared to what I like to do.
Wait, is that really one of your kinks?
That's one of my kinks. So one of my kinks is having a girl ride my foot, sucking on my toes and everything.
How big are your feet?
I got size 14.
How low is she going?
Down to the ankle. Now, not everybody.
How many inches is a
So it's not 14 going down to the ankle because you're doing the hill. But so the first person that did this to me is someone that paid to worship my feet. And then this was
suck your toes?
she started off sucking my toes.
Okay, sorry.
She would, suck the toes, rub it on her face. Well, first, let me start this. Let me backtrack. Let me backtrack this. She would do a hot bucket of water, and she would clean my feet
There
first.
we go.
So she's cleaning everything. She's sanitizing all that. Then she would do like the pedicure stuff, the filing the nails down and everything like that. Doing the scrape stuff and all that shit. I don't know what all that stuff, but she would actually care. Yeah, do a full pedicure. Then she would go to lotioning it, to put massaging and stuff, putting the cocoa butter and all that, whatever. Then she wanted to rub it on her face. She rubbing on her breast. She's holding it. Then she's sucking on the toes and all that stuff, whatever. Smelling the feet. They smell good at that point though. So she got into it like that. Then she, we continued and she wanted to keep going. She asked, she lubed the pussy up, and then she didn't go straight down like drop it like it's hot type shit.
I hope not.
Bust it. It was a slow process of up and down, grinding stuff, and then she eventually got to a space where she went all the way down.
And what were you doing? Were you like amazed? Like,
to be honest, I was ready to pull my dick out and start beating it because it was a sensation that I've never experienced. Like? It was I had coochie juices between my toes, and I'm all like, then she starts
wiggling them and
I'm wiggling them, and then she starts squirting all over my my foot and my ankle and all that shit. I'm all like, damn, do it again. I'm just like, and then I'm choking her while she's doing it, and she's riding it, and I'm playing with my dick, and the combination was just there, and I'm all like, you know what? She just unlocked a whole new fucking level.
Deadass.
Yeah.
That's next level
Whole new
coochie.
fucking level.
Because
Whole new level. But this was her idea.
my vagina hurts just from hearing that.
Does it?
But it's
It didn't turn you on?
pulsating 'cause it's exciting. I've never heard it before.
Just saying. Let it pulsate. So I've had other people do it, and they were just going just enough to get right past the toes and all that, whatever.
Mhm.
So just, man, I'm dying over it. So just enough to get past the toes. So I've been in spaces to where that has happened. I kind of want to have a situation, and I want to do a video where I have two girls on each one of my feet, because I've only had it done on my right foot. Believe it or not.
The left
I've only,
is still a
I don't know
virgin.
why the left is a virgin. The
virgin.
left has not experienced this amazingness. Just to put it out there, my left foot does not know. It's not life for him.
Any volunteers to take on the
Yeah.
left?
So if I can have two, so I want to do a video with two girls, and if they could be facing each other or like kissing each other while they're doing that, whatever. Oh man, that'd be amazing. That would be amazing. The last time I did a thing, I just played with a girl's clit with my toes and I made her squirt. So
What?
that's the last time I did a foot thing. But no. Let me say, the last situation I was with both my partners, and we were being intimate, and we brought a fourth into the situation, and she just wanted to suck my toes while they fucked me.
Can I see your feet? You must have pretty ass feet for these women to be on their toes like that. I need to see the feet right now.
You want me to take my shoe off
Absolutely.
right now? Okay.
I want
Let
to
me
see the feet. Like
I'm gonna show you the foot. I'm gonna show you the foot, and you're gonna be the judge of it, right? I'm gonna show you the foot,
Yeah.
and you be the judge of it. We ain't putting it on camera because I charge for that.
That's fine. Oh, he got only feet. That's an OnlyFans, only hands,
look.
only feet. Oh, they're pretty.
For a man, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but
all toes. Let me hold on. Let me see. Okay. I see like one corn on the little toe, because that's the
Is that
baby
a
toe.
corn?
The baby toe, like you're gonna have a little something there. But
I mean, it's
like,
not really a corn, but it's just because
a
my
little blister.
no, it's not a blister. That's just how my toe is,
That's
because
okay.
my feet are so big and they're wide and they're pushed against the thing, so it's been like that.
Damn, maybe I can pussy on them wide ass feet.
So my foot is it's
They're good looking. Okay.
so
I
I put them up on the
see.
camera. Should I go up?
Listen.
Should I go up to the camera?
Yeah, they can
Should
see
I
right
go-
there.
should
They
I
can
go
see right. Even under it looks
Should I
good.
go
So
up to the camera? Should I go up to the camera?
they get the picture. Thank you for
Now I gotta put my. I'm gonna just leave it off.
just leave it off.
I'm
Yeah.
leave it off for the rest of the show, because that's too much work putting it back on.
Let it breathe.
It's a full-time job taking off a size 14. I'm gonna just put that out there. But I posted it when I did this on I did this and the video went viral. But under the comments, I said, you know what? I'm gonna keep my foot. I'm gonna put a picture of my feet up on my page, and I kept it up there for like a week. Like, go check my page. Go see the foot.
I think I've made you suffer enough, and I think now it's time for you to make me suffer.
Ooh.
And you bought some of your toys, so just let me know what each thing is before you do it.
Ooh, okay.
He's gonna do a little demonstration, y'all.
Yeah,
Y'all know
yeah,
I like
yeah.
these.
Now I have to put my sock back on. So we need to go to a commercial break. So let me see. This commercial is sponsored by Find Your Kink.
Okay.
While I put my sock back on.
Find your kink. I'm happy I found mine, and I want to encourage everyone else out there, if you haven't found yours yet, to get into it, explore. You know, I'm going to go back to your would you rather question. Like, you need a partner who's open so you can explore, especially if you're in a relationship. Otherwise, you just can't be boring. Like, find your kink and find someone to do it with you.
Yes, definitely.
What are you starting me off with today?
Okay, so
Let me brace myself. Let me take a sip of this.
So we have some impact play,
Okay.
and then we have some sensory play in the form of electricity. So we're probably going to do some erotic asphyxiation.
Who?
Erotic asphyxiation,
What's that?
which is choking, if
Okay.
you consent to that.
Yes, sir.
Okay. We're going to do a little bit of, I call it vaginal control. I'm going to have you do a Kegel. You know how to do a Kegel?
Of course. I'm doing them right
Okay.
now. As soon as you say it happens.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you to hold it.
Hold in.
Hold it.
Mm-hmm.
So when I say hold it, you're going to do a kegel and hold your pussy.
Okay.
When I say let it go, you're going to let it go with a moan and push out at the same time.
Oh my God. No. Yes, sir. I consent it. So I guess I'm going.
I need you to be okay with impact play.
Yes.
I need you to be okay with the erotic asphyxiation.
Yes.
I need you to be okay with me talking to you dirty and nasty.
Talk dirty to me.
Okay. And then be okay with electric play.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to give you, to make it sexy, okay, I'm going to give you a safe word.
Okay.
All right?
What's my safe word?
Your safe word is going to be daddy. That's going to be your safe word.
I
Okay?
only call one person Zanny.
So you're calling for help for him then.
Okay.
That
I can do that.
We can give you a different safe word.
That's fine.
Are you
Because I
sure?
say zaddy, but you want daddy.
So that is going to be your safe word.
Okay.
So if anything becomes too uncomfortable, you feel something you don't like it, do not hesitate. Just say daddy and it will automatically stop.
Got it.
Okay?
Oh God, I'm so shy. But yes.
So, are we going to, let me see. We can, all right. So you're going to scoot over to me. So let's see how we will do this. Okay. So first, we're going to start with some physical touch.
Okay.
And we're going to exchange some energy. Okay?
Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you, beautiful?
I'm great.
Come closer. Hold that pussy. Hold it. Tighter. Squeeze that pretty fucking pussy. Tighter. Focus. Tighter. Tighter. Hold it. Hold it. Let it go. Now, I need them to hear you moan. No. And we're going to do it again. I need them in the back to hear you moan.
Should we bring the mic around?
If you do it, no, you need to do it loud enough.
Oh my God.
They need to hear you back there. They need to hear you back there. You ready? Okay. You ready?
Babe, are you okay with this? Okay.
Ready?
I gotta get consent from two men.
Hold that pussy. Hold it. Tighter. Tighter. Hold that pussy. Tighter. Tighter. Squeeze it. Tighter. You better not let it go. Hold that pretty fucking pussy. Tighter. Let it go. Now you see the difference? Okay?
Yeah.
All right. So now we're going to get into a little bit of electricity, okay?
Okay.
All right. So so what you're going to do is, now, so if anybody's doing electricity, they should always ask you, do you have any heart conditions or any type of pacemaker, any type of electronic device inside of you?
Baby, I'm young and ripe.
Not young and ripe. I'm just making sure, but somebody should always ask these questions. Okay, no, so you're going to put your arms out here like this, ready? Mm-hmm. And I'm going to tell you to hold it, okay?
Hold what, my arm?
Hold the fucking pussy.
Okay,
you ready? Hold it.
Okay.
Hold it. Mm-hmm. Hold it. Tighter. 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 Let it go. So what did I tell you to do?
Hold it. Good. Was I supposed to know?
So put your hands down. You ready?
Okay.
Hold it. You ready? Squeeze that pussy. Hold it. Hold it. Tighter. Tighter. Tight. Let it go. You got to use your safe word. See? She's not. Look.
I'm a very bad song. I told you.
You got to use your safe word.
I don't listen.
You got to use the safe word.
Okay.
Because it's unsafe for you to reach and grab this.
Oh, God.
So you have to use your safe word.
Okay.
Okay? Because as soon as you use the safe word, it stops.
You know, I thought about it, but I didn't want to look like a punk.
So, but they see you jumping out the screen, right? You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold that pussy. Mm-hmm. Now this is on one. Mm-hmm. Hold that pussy. Hold it. Hold it. Tighter. Mm-hmm. Tighter. There you go. Focus. Mm-hmm. Focus on holding that pussy tighter. Mm-hmm. Squeeze it. Tighter. Tighter. Hold it. Tighter. There you go. Good girl. You're such a good girl. Such a fucking good girl. Yes. Hold it. Tighter. There you go. Let it go. See? The thing with me is, when you have somebody like me that doesn't have no hidden agenda behind it, mm-hmm. I just want to introduce you to it. I want to get you in a space to where you're like, we need to learn this shit. Yeah. Or we want to go watch it and we're going to go home and we're going to fuck the shit out of each other. Yeah. So you come to one of my shows, you sit at the show, you enjoy yourself, you get turned on, and then y'all go home and have crazy fucking sex.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying? Yep. So you ready? I want you to stick your arm out, okay? Now, make sure you use your safe word, okay?
Am I holding my pussy?
You gonna hold your pussy.
Okay.
You ready? Hold that pussy. Hold it. Tighter. Tighter. Let it go. Now, you saw that? Okay. So we're going to move on to something else, okay?
I did better than I thought
You,
I would.
I mean, you did great. You did an amazing job. I got to give you a round of applause.
I like the electricity.
All right. So we're gonna build up with a little bit of. Now let's see. Now I'm gonna have to stand up for this.
Okay.
All right. So we are going to reposition. So I need you to bend over on the couch like your partner is about to fuck the shit out you.
Oh.
So you're gonna right here.
That?
You can do it right there.
Like
No,
that.
come this way.
Let me see what looks better on camera.
So turn. If you want to face the
You want me to
camera,
face that way?
let me see. I can. You can angle it there, right there. Come off. Come a little bit off. Turn this way. Right there. Okay. All right. So we're gonna start off a little bit on the back.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna work our way there, but you're still gonna hold it. Okay.
Okay.
So hold it. How that feel?
Good.
Hold it. Let it go. Now you ready? Okay. Hold it. Hold it. Tighter. There you go. Hold it. Let it go. You like this one?
Yeah.
Okay, you ready?
Okay.
Hold it.
Okay.
Put a little off on it. You ready? There you go. Hey, so those are some. So that's some extreme impact
Wow.
play. Ooh.
Okay.
So that's some extreme impact play.
Do I make a good sub?
I mean, this is work in progress. Work in
I'm a
progress.
very bad listener. I like to do whatever I want. So
Definitely work in
try my
progress.
best.
So a lot of times people are receiving these type of power exchange or play or interactions as discipline. It's not necessarily for pleasure.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So if I'm gonna do impact for pleasure, I'm gonna spank. I'm not gonna pull out the paddle.
Wait, what is this called?
That's a tire tread.
Big black one.
That is a tire
Wait,
tread.
let me see how it is.
That's a big rig tire.
Oh, this shit is heavy.
Hell yeah.
That's really a tire.
That is a big rig tire, and somebody custom made that.
This is different.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen this before, y'all. Okay, Sir Leezus. Well, I think that concludes our episode. Thank you for joining me. Let the people know where they can find you, any shows you have coming up, you know.
So, SirLeezus.com will be launching in the next 24 hours.
Oh.
Yeah, so SirLeezus.com. But you can Google me.
Congrats.
Google Sir Leezus, and I'll pop up. My most active social media will be my Instagram, which is SIRR dot LEEZUS. Again, that's SIRR dot LEEZUS. But you can put me in Google and everything will come up.
I love it. Well, thank you for joining me.
Thank you for
Thank you for
having
your
me.
transparency, your honesty, and thank you for demonstrating on me.
Hey, no problem.
It's a pleasure.
You did take it like a champ for your first time.
Thank
Because you went through with it and you stuck in there.
Who said it was my first time?
Ooh, I mean, that was 100% your first time feeling a tire tread on you. I can promise you that. Now I'm gonna tell your partner where he can find these toys at.
With my consent. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell him where he can find them at.
No tire trails. You can tell him where, just no tire trails.
I'm just saying, but that's all. You come to SirLeezus.com, everything will be available on there.
Perfect. I love it.
I love that you love it.
Honesties, I shall see you all next week. Like, comment, subscribe, and share the episode. And check out Sir Leezus, okay? Explore your kinks, get kinky, explore your fetishes. Don't be shy. See me? I wasn't shy. Until next time. Bye, guys.